everybody, it's Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I always ask that. Hoping you're doing well. Hoping everything's going your way and treating you good wherever you're at. Today I'm going to do a little flip through of a couple of my planners that I use. One of them far more than the other, as you will see. But I am planning on doing at some point in time, in some way, shape, or fashion, a flip through of as many of my planners as I can get into a video. Just someone asked me to do a planner collection, and the thing is, I have so many that are just that are just a collection that I don't actually ever use. And I've been thinking about, this is ridiculous, just hanging on to these things. You need to sell them. And I have sold a lot. I've sold a lot of my planners in order to pay for other planners. So I don't know if that's progress or not, but I did that. So that's a good thing. But one day I will try to find a way to show you tons and tons and tons of pretty planners that I have yet to part with. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this one. This one you guys may recognize. I've been using it now for going on 2 years. And its only real purpose is scripture writing. I do scripture writing in it. And I love it. It's a Kiki K. It is real leather. And I mean, white with the pink flowers. I don't see how in the world it could get better than that. But on the inside, you have your typical Kiki K setup. You have a pocket, your zipper, secretarial pocket, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets down there. On the back, you don't have a pocket. I wish you did. I wish there was another secretarial pocket. That would be awesome. But it does have a slit so that you can put like a little notebook or something in there. That would be nice. But anyway, I just go in every so often and change out dashboards and things like that. And then I go in, I take out the, when I've got a lot of stuff in there that I've written, I take that out and put in new paper and that kind of thing. Little dashboard that I made. Beauty is everywhere, and it is. And then this came with the planner itself, and I love this that Kike's doing now. Putting the plastic dashboards in so that you can use them to help protect your pages. And as far as I know, right at the moment, Kiki K is still not shipping outside of Australia, which makes me so sad because I used to always order a little something from their, excuse me, I've been doing that all day, from their website because they put out these, they put out new planners, new designs and stuff pretty frequently. And I always like to watch for things to go on sale and grab up some, but tried doing that a few weeks ago and it didn't work. So I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, I do have dividers in here, and they are labeled, but honestly, I don't use them the way they're labeled. I just write my scriptures in it. And I've got it, you can't see it past this, but I've got like journal, prayer, faith, thought, study, passages, and then one that doesn't have anything at all. And I really don't use it for anything other than scripture writing. If I were going to be going to like a women's conference or something like that, this would probably be the one I would take with me. That would be cool. So, turn the page, and there's one that I wrote on Matthew 5, 11, and 12. And then I just made this paper here and put it in there. I'm like, hey, if I make this and make it like that, I don't have to decorate as much, right? And some of them I still do, because this isn't the only thing I use for scripture writing. I have an A5 Stalogy I will use for scripture writing. I have happy planners I will use for it. So this isn't the only thing. This is just the main thing. This is the main one that I do. And I made a few pages of that. I thought that was pretty. Made it on Canva, of course. And then the rest of it's just, blank paper. Oh, there's one. Put one there. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Sometimes I do. I think it's more laziness than anything. But paper, paper, paper. I have line paper, dotted paper, grid paper, just about any kind of paper you can imagine. Most of it is actually from Kiki K, because of course that fits the best. And then in the back here, I actually have a little planner. So this would help, like I said, if I were to go to like a women's conference, I wouldn't have to take this as well as a planner. I have a planner. Now, it only has the weeklies. It does not have, excuse me, dailies or anything. It has the monthlies here for 2022. And then I have some blank ones for weeklies in case, just in case. Just in case. So, if you see this one, it's a week, you get a week and then a place for your habit tracking and everything like that. So, that's how I've got this one set up. And like I said, it doesn't really change, although I may go in and put in a new dashboard or something every now and then. She pretty much stays the same, pretty much. Fastener, she's got 2 buttons, so you can kind of stuff them if you want to. And then the next one, I did this in a video a few days ago. This is Vanderspeck, and it is from a collection that they had that they didn't realize they had. This is from the 1990s, and the father who owns the company just happened to be up in the attic rummaging around and found a box of these. It had several different kinds in it, because what it was a sample box where they had made some different designs to see if they would work well in their lineup at the time. And so it had a lot of different kinds in it, but just not a lot of anything. So just a few, few of this, few of another one. And it wasn't anything they ever intended to sell. So they just did a special sale. They announced it on their Facebook fans page, which I'm a part of. And they did a special sale for those of us who, anybody could have done it if they'd went on their website. But of course, those of us who are on the Facebook page knew about it. So, I grabbed one up. It's a collector's edition. And the interior of it is made out of Napa leather. So that is Napa leather, and it's got the same pocket configuration as if you were to buy a custom one with no changes to the pocket configuration on the inside. So you got pockets, and then you got little split pockets up through here, pocket there, pocket there. This is not a pocket, that's just where it is, the leather is sewn. And then on the back, you've got one pocket and then another big pocket. And so what I've done with this one, I just set it up, and because it has the small rings, I don't know if these are 20 or 19 or 16 for that matter. I don't know, but they are small. So I can't cram them like I normally would. So I decided just to set it up and put it in my purse, and then just carry it. I've got little miscellaneous stuff in there that I probably never use, on passwords and things, but definitely have the monthlies and dailies. I do daily mostly in my A6, my regular one, but I will also copy and do some in here. This is the weekly for this week, excuse me, it's not past yet. And so I do have stuff like that, just because sometimes I like to go sit and write. If I'm sitting, like this coming Thursday, I have to go for an oil change, so I'll be sitting in the lobby for a while. I'll have something to do, something to play with to keep my interest peaked. But anyway, that's what this one is. This leather, I have one other custom that's made with Napa. It's the pink one. And man, you talk about soft. You couldn't get much softer than this. This is just beautifully soft leather. So pretty. So pretty. With my Vanderspeck. And then the next one is another Vanderspeck, also in A6. And so this is the one that I was carrying everywhere with me till I got that little black one. And this is my 30 mil ring, so she's a stuffed little girl. I love this planner. It's one of my customs. The color for me is perfection. I've got mauve on the outside with Parm, which is just pink. On the inside, they just go absolutely perfect together. And then I've just got all kinds of goody patooties in her. She is so pretty. I love this planner. Got the gold cross rings, but got my bows everywhere. One of my ollie clips. That's my mauve ollie clip. And then on this side, I have my pink one. Pretty, pretty. And then I just have pretty, pretty stuff in here. Fluffy Angel. One of my dashboards I made. This just says routine. A vellum I made. Melissa Plans 2022. These I bought from a shop last year, and I can't remember what the shop was, but I don't think they're selling these anymore anyway. But anyway, that says daily, and that's today, and there's my daily pages. This is where I put most of my daily plans. My personal wide, I also have daily plans in it, but I use it more like a weekly thing. Even though I have weeklies in it, I use it more like a weekly. But this comes from, hold on. See if I can read it. I can't read it, but possibly, let's see. There you go, Monthly Joy. Is that what that says? But I've had these for a while, and I enjoy using them. Basically a grid, but I do have others. Faith Over Fear, with another pretty vellum. And that I made. And I think that's only the dailies I have in here. You guys know I love experimenting with different kinds of dailies. It's just fun. And then here's my calendar. And I've got Creativity. I loved this. I never heard of it. It's by Albert Einstein. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Is that not cool? Love it, love it, love that. Another vellum. Trying to complement the colors of the outside and the inside. So here's some more dailies I've stuck here. And then a little dashboard I made, but I didn't laminate that one. My monthly tab, as well as this monthly tab. Pretty, pretty. Forget where I got this from, but I've got another one. Planner Spot, maybe? Planners. This is definitely on Etsy. But I just love the floral in the shoes and on the back. Isn't that pretty? And then I have to complement. To me, these three complement each other. So this is a vellum I made. Got your roses on the vellum. And then this dashboard. It's just so pretty. The black with the, you know, pale pink. And same thing here. Just so pretty. They just complement each other so well. I haven't laminated this one yet. I should. And then going to the weekly ideas. 22 month. Another vellum. This came from Michael's. And then this goes with the little shoe thingy I got. Also love the florals on this. So pretty. This says, you have to be able to see it without it. It says, Be Brave, a vellum I made. And then another pretty little dashboard I made. And then these are from Cloth and Paper. I put the stickers on. They don't come like that. I did. I just stickerify everything. And then this is the monthly goals, another vellum I made. And right now I have been using these. This is Infinite Lotus. But I'm having a, you know, I even wrote her and told her that I just, as a person who's older and, you know, becoming more and more sight challenged, you know, things get dimmer and dimmer as we age. It's gotten really hard for me to be able to see these small dates, and then the lines I can barely see. And I just asked her if maybe she could put out, because I know some shops do this, put out a secondary line of stuff like this that has dark. You know, you'll have light and then you have dark. So it'll have darker lines and things like that, just to make it easier to actually see. So I had bought the whole year of these, but I'm like, I I don't think I'm going to be able to see that, so I'll show you in just a minute. But I just bought some more from a planner shop that I'm using in another planner that are very dark, and it's going to be, it's month on 2 pages. I really wanted the month on 1 page in there because this thing is already stuffed. So I'll just have to see how it is. Even though I only keep 3 months at a time in my planner, I may have to go down to 2. May have to go to 2. And then these are dated weeklies, and I forget where I got them from, but they're very easy to see. I like that. You know, you got your little box design, and then everything's just real dark and easy to see. So there's April, same thing, through May, then we get to personal information, and that's everything from finances to passwords, to medical information. So that's when you have to close the book on such stuff as that. So that is my beautiful custom A6 that I love from Vanderspeck. The next one, and this is the last one that we'll look at today. This is the Ali Reyes, and this is for a Franklin Covey compact. It's the same size. She's Philo Planner on Instagram. Posts some of the most beautiful Instagram pictures. You would love it. So if you're on Instagram, check her out. That's how I found out about this planner. It's because I follow her on Instagram and she posted it. And she has this one and then a black one. She also has them in A5. And then she has a real leather. This is synthetic leather. So she has a real leather one that's set up, I think is basically the same, but it's a suede mustard color. So you might want to check that out too. But I saw this and it was on sale. I think it was like $54. And anytime I see gray, I just go gaga. I love gray. And so you see it has the croco, and then it has this is like pebbled leather. You see it real nicely. See it real good. And then that was just a nice little touch too. And then, of course, the buckles. Some people absolutely love buckles. And the cool thing about this one is, from the moment you take it out of the box, it does that. Flat. You don't have to worry with breaking it in or anything like that. It lays completely flat the moment you take it out of the box. The only complaint I have about this planner is that the pockets, as well as the secretarial pockets, so you get 2 secretarial pockets, which is cool. And then you get a ton of pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the back, same setup, 2 secretarials, and 1, 2, 3, I think it's 7 too. But they are major tight. Super, super, super tight. So that is the only complaint I have about this. This planner, you can fit regular personal size in, of course. Then it's the Franklin Covey size inserts. And if you can do personal wide, but they're going to come right to the edge. And so you'd have to have top tabs and not side tabs, because that wouldn't work. But anyway, I got this one and I'm like, I'm going to set up a functional planner. I want it just to look real neat and clean and just functional. Yeah, kind of sort of failed. But it's still, less, I don't know what you'd call cluttered, maybe. It's what you might call my other planners. It's still less cluttered than most of those. I have kept it somewhat, toned down. I have a bow. I made a lot of these little cards, to put in there. This comes from the planner itself, so it gives you the picture of the planners. There's the black one. And she says, thank you. So I thought that was pretty, so I just put that in there. It's lovely. I put the rose gold rings in, so it comes with silver rings, and I kind of wish I just left the silver rings out. I was going to change them back, and somehow I have stripped the screw. Don't ask me how I did it, but if there's a way to do it to mess things up, Melissa will find that. So anyway, I love rose gold, but I think this would actually look better with just the silver. And just have my little thing, Melissa. Lisa. And that's from Cloth and Paper. And I just kind of, you know, I made these just out of cardstock and put stickers on them and you know, just left it like that. Now, these are the monthlies that I have just printed out. A6 size, of course, for my A6. You can see they're much easier to see. Everything's dark. You know, because some people don't like that. Some people that really, really want that minimalist, major minimalist look, the lighter the lines and things, the better. And which is perfectly fine because I love the way those planners look. I love the way those inserts look. They're just super, super hard for me. I don't have an issue with my Cloth and Paper, even though their lines are faded out, you know, or muted, you might want to say. But I also only have them in my, in the personal wide B6 and A5 size. So they're large enough that I can see. When you start, you know, compacting things down, that's when it gets a little bit difficult for me. But yeah, these are just nice. I printed them on really nice paper. And the shop, I'll tell you the shop. Oh, well, here we go. It's, all you gotta do is go on Etsy and do MIHO and the shop will come up. And then I think they also have a website and they have a lot, I mean, a lot of really, really nice inserts. Very nice inserts. And I think, I haven't checked because I just went in and grabbed what I wanted, but I think they're only digital. If they do have a website, they may have printed options there. I'm not sure. But, I mean, their designs are top-notch. Really, really super nice. So, got those. And this, before I got those, I had got these. This was specifically for Philo as well. See if we can focus in on the name. I can, maybe you can. But anyway, so this was a month on one side with the monthly planning there. But yeah, I bought these as well. It's a good thing printables are super cheap. Otherwise, I'd go broke because I like to change things up throughout the year. About the only thing I don't change is my main planner, which right now is my personal wide. When I get my B6, hopefully within the next few days, because it has been shipped, that may become my main planner. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, that one doesn't change. I will change it up and put different, you know, pretty planners in it, or, you know, dashboards. Of course, change the planner itself up. But the way it operates, the only way that I change it is if I'm forced to. Like last year, I was using Jane's Agenda. And the system that I was using, she didn't bring back for 2022. So now I have Cloth and Paper in there and I'm using it. And I had to kind of course, change up the system. Had to change up my tracker and everything, but not because I wanted to, because I had to. So anyway, it worked out good. I actually like what I'm doing now better. I think it's more organized. So those are my monthlies. And I still had that in there for Christmas just because I thought it was pretty. And these are the weeklies that I use, and they're undated, so I can date them. And when I do get them all filled out, let's see. Where's this week? Oh, maybe it's this week. Anyway, that's what they kind of look like. When I do this complete fit, I'll be a place for notes. See, notes there, notes here, your task, and then all of your days. A tracker, love that. Don't know what this is unless it may be a meal planner. I'm not sure. But I don't understand why the letters are right down the middle. If anyone has, you know, an idea, drop it in the comments. Let me know, because I haven't been figured out. So sometimes I'll put a sticker there and just, you know, cover it up and use it for more notes. These are the dailies. These are just from Carpe Diem, and they're not quite the size of a Franklin Covey, but they're not a personal size either. They're a little bit wider, so I just decided to put those in there instead of making more, because I have a lot of these, and they work just fine. And usually I only do my dailies in my A6 anyway. So I've done some in here just for fun. Made some of my own. And then doctor's visits. I did get a nice set of doctor visits for this one. And I do write those down a lot. I double and triple stuff like this because it's important. And then just most of the rest of the personal is just medical. So then one more. Then there's the back. And, you know, all my cute little dashboards and stuff that I like. And there she is. Like I said, this one is, you know, very nice. Very, very nice. Not real leather, so not going to cost you an arm and a leg. But just a real nice, classic looking planner. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing. It's totally free. Like my video and leave a comment. Let me know if you liked it, what you did like, or what you didn't like. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.